Hey everybody, Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich here. I wish I had better news for you going into the weekend. It keeps trending wet, cool, and cloudy. So I'll tell you this, I'm getting a bazillion questions about locations and activities. Right now, I would just plan for rain regardless of where or what time and hope that we get some breaks. It's a holiday weekend. You're going to enjoy it either way, but it is going to have a significant impact on your outdoor activity. So today's actually very pleasant, but we're seeing the setup for this weekend because we've got a backdoor cold front, and this is what's going to provide what we call dry cold air banking up against the mountains. You've heard it before, the cold air wedge or damming. We don't often see this in the summer or late spring, but this is a rare setup where we're going to have the combination of this high pressure over eastern Canada supplying cool, dry air, and then this low pressure is going to form on the coast, and it's going to throw moisture back into that cool, dry air mass, which is going to enhance not only the rainfall, the cloud cover, but the cool, windy conditions for the weekend. So let's get right into the future cast. All right, so let's lay it all out here. Here's what's going to happen this weekend. That high pressure, which is going to be centered to our north right here, is going to be supplying that cool, dry air on the eastern facing slopes. At the same time, low pressure is going to form somewhere in this vicinity. That's the real question. Where does the exact center form? Because it could be just about anywhere. And that's going to determine how much rain impacts the weekend. So we'll go through tonight. I don't expect any rain tonight. I don't expect any rain Friday because initially this air mass is going to be pretty dry. So I think this is a little overdone in the guidance. It's probably going to take until Saturday for this to really get going. So we'll go into the early morning hours tomorrow. Not much. We go into Saturday. We start to see some of the rain. The timing of the rain is going to be a little questionable. I do think some of this will wait until later in the afternoon if the low is here, but we're certainly going to have some interaction with this plume of moisture coming in from the southeast. And then remember, we've got that northeast wind because of the backdoor cold front and the wedge, which is going to set the stage for a pretty wet weekend. So two things to note. It's going to be windy, it's going to be cloudy, and it's going to be damp. And if you're on the coast, you're going to have high surf and rip currents. So beach weekend, probably the most detrimental of all the impacts is going to be for folks at the coast. Not a great beach weekend because it's just going to be cold. I mean, it's not going to be a great weekend at the beach. Even if it doesn't rain, you'd have crazy wind and surf, and it just would not be great. But here we go through Saturday. You see the waves of rain. Saturday, to me, honestly, of all the days, I mean, it looks to be the worst. Saturday, especially Saturday late into Saturday night. This is going into Saturday night. We'll go into early Sunday morning. This is why Sunday, I have a little optimism for some Sunday activities. The Coke 600, tough to get the whole thing in because it's such a long race, but there's certainly the waves of rain may not be as bad as we go into Sunday because this is 8 a.m. If the low is here, the moisture plume might be more concentrated to our north. So if the low is there, that might actually not be a bad thing. But let's say the low is here and it tugs that heavy rain band down here. So that's why there's some questions on Sunday. But I'm optimistic there will be breaks on Sunday at least. It's still going to be cloudy, windy, and damp. Maybe not just the heavier rains that we're going to see on Saturday. So we go into the morning hours on Sunday. I mean, yeah, there's still rain around, guys, but look, it's much more scattered than what you saw on Sunday. Let's back this up. That's 2 p.m. on Sunday, right? Let's go back to 2 p.m. on Saturday. It's a much bigger area of rain. There's a big difference between the 2 days. So as we go into Sunday, yeah, it gets a little more scattered by evening. Is there a delay in the race? Do we get things pushed back? Is there a window? Yeah, the problem with this for all my NASCAR friends, I'm going to be out there as well. When it's cloudy and cool, it takes forever to dry the track. So even if there's breaks, the drying time for the track increases exponentially. Let's look at Memorial Day. Go into Memorial Day morning. You know what? That's not too bad. So here's the thing. Yes, it looks ugly to start the weekend into early Sunday, but things are going to improve slowly but steadily as we go through the weekend. There's still scattered showers around. That's not a great setup for the weekend, but you can see at least the rain chances become more scattered throughout the weekend. So speaking of rain chances, I love looking at this graphic. So this is what we call the National Digital Forecast database. It's basically from the Weather Service. They put it together. It's like basically a blend of all their guidance. And you can see the rain chances. So we're going to go into Saturday. This is Friday night to Saturday morning. You see the rain chances. So this is the chance of rain in percentages. So from 0 to 100%, you kind of get it. We'll go into Saturday afternoon. This is the 12-hour period between Saturday morning and Saturday night. Look at the rain chances. A little bit higher for us compared to some of the surrounding offices, but around 60 to 70%. So definitely the highest chance. We'll go into Sunday afternoon. Notice the rain chances start to lift north. Higher chances north, still around 50 to 60%, but there's a drying trend developing here. We'll go into Monday, and Monday's rain chances drop to about 40 to 50%. So you can see the trend is really heavy rain coming in on Saturday into Saturday night. That's probably the worst of it. That's the Saturday night into Sunday 12-hour time period. So you get the idea. That's the highest chance of rain. And then we go through Sunday and Monday, and we start to see some of the rain chances blend off. Now, on top of all this, the temperatures, these are the highs, okay? We're upper 70s near 80 today, low 70s tomorrow. Saturday, oh my, we are going to struggle to get out of the 50s. This could be record-breaking cold high temperatures for this time of year. In some cases, this is going to be 25 degrees below average. So this is a really cool air mass. You might be having the heat on Saturday. Sunday recovers only to the mid-60s, and then we go into Monday, mid-70s. So all in all, a pretty chilly weekend with wind on top of all of this. Let's really quickly look at the winds again through Saturday night. You can see some of the highest wind gusts could be in that 35 to 40 mile per hour range. On the coast, could be a little bit higher. And a quick look at the precipitation. How much rain are we going to see? The good news is we need the rain. It's going to be a soaking rain falling over a 3 or 4 day period. We'll go all the way to Tuesday. I'll stop this Tuesday. You get the idea on the coast. Some areas could see 4 to 5 inches with, I would say, generally 1 to 3 inch amounts over the 3 day period. So wish I had better news for you. I will just tell you again, have a rain plan this weekend. Maybe not cancel everything just now. Wait, especially Sunday, Monday. There's a little bit more uncertainty there, but for Saturday, it's looking more and more likely you better have a rain plan, and you better be thinking about one for Sunday and Monday. Of course, I will post updates tonight, tomorrow, and throughout the entire holiday weekend. Enjoy it. It's a holiday weekend, even if it's rainy and cold.